have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream.
What's going on, Strength Team family? Look, I'm gonna give you some live and direct feedback. Our first exercise for this hamstring workout, and I'm telling you, if you really want to blast your hamstrings, make your hamstrings grow, because usually how it is, either you're gonna have strong hamstrings or you're gonna have strong quads. Now me, I'm quad dominant, so I have massive quads. My bodybuilding show, the only critiques they told me, they said I need to work on my hamstrings. So after the judges told me that, you know how I am, Strength Team, I've been going 100 and 1,000%. Yeah, 100 and 1,000% ham on my hamstrings, and they have made some serious gains. Our first exercise of this workout, we got the stiff leg deadlifts. Now a little bit of cues to think about when you're doing this. Don't make the weight so heavy where you cannot control it and you turn into a deadlift. Try to keep your legs still. What I mean by still, don't let your legs be bending a lot from your knees. I don't want no movement from your knees or your hips. I mean, keep them as still as you possibly can. Now, if you are not super flexible, I'm not either, and you can't keep them all the way straight, that is perfectly fine. Get you a nice little bend in your knees and make sure you keep that bend. Do not increase it and do not decrease it. We're gonna aim for at least 5 sets, and we're gonna stay between 6 to 12 reps. Every single set, we're gonna go heavier and heavier until we reach our max weight. After we reach our max weight, then we're gonna do 2 extra sets, and that's gonna be your 5th and your 6th set, and we're gonna lighten it up and get 10 to 12 reps. Let's work. Another thing I want you to do, make sure your back stays flat. I'm gonna demonstrate this in this video so you can see it. My back never rounds. I keep my back straight. Once my back cannot stay straight no more, that's when it's time to come back up. Let's work. Alright, Strength Team, our next exercise, we got the leg press. But what we're going to do is, to make it hit our hamstrings a little bit more, we're going to put our feet really high. As you're seeing in the video, I'm going to show you the next clip. Half of my feet are hanging off the pad. That way I'm not using none of my quads. Although I am using a little bit of quads, but the main focus is on my hamstrings. Now it's not going to be a long range of motion, so it's going to look like short reps, but it's not. I promise you it's going to be perfectly fine for your hamstrings because it's going to stay activated and you're going to keep the constant tension. So go down as far as you can, probably to your knees, get close to your chest, and then go ahead and push back up through your heels. Every single rep, concentrate on pushing through your heels and actually flex your hamstrings at the top. Then let it come back down and repeat that process every single rep. Just like that, I'm pushing through my heels every single time. And when I'm at the top, I'm straightening my legs, but I'm not locking my knees out. That way I'm squeezing my hamstrings. They're like hard as a rock right now. We're gonna aim for 4 sets, 6 to 10 reps. Every single set, we're gonna add weight because that's what we do at Strength Team. We add weight every single set. We did 4 sets for our leg press, increasing the weight every single set. So now we're just going to finish it off with the leg press. We got 2 sets for 15 to 20 reps, but we're going to do 1 leg at a time. So I advise you to go ahead and do your weaker leg first, because by the time you get to it, you're going to be exhausted. So go ahead and continue to push through your heels and make sure you squeeze your hamstrings on every single rep. Don't get caught up in just moving the weight. Get caught up in squeezing and contracting. See my foot? It's halfway off the pad. I'm going to push through my heels, just like this. Once I come down, push up, take your foot off. Take your foot off. You know what we got? We got the lying leg curls, but you know how I am. I don't want to just do something that's kind of regular because I'm not a regular guy, and I don't want y'all to be regular guys and ladies. I want us to all be like the next level. I want us to be game certified. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the leg curls, but we're gonna add a nice variation that I feel just gives your hamstrings a massive pump. We're gonna do the killer 21s. So what you're gonna see is I'm gonna do 7 partial reps from the top to the bottom, then 7 partial reps from the bottom to the top, and then 7 full reps. We got 3 sets just like that. Let's go ahead and let's get these massive hamstrings engorged. All 7. Woo! High strength change. So last exercise, what we got just a standing up leg curl. This is another great exercise, and what I want you to focus on this is just pump your hamstrings with as much blood as possible. This is our finishing exercise. I'm not telling you to keep a sloppy form, but what I want you to do is just focus in on keep getting those reps. I want repetition, repetition, repetition. Keep the speed up at the same, try not to go slow. I know it sounds crazy, but just trust me because this is our last exercise. We're just trying to go ahead and just fill our hamstrings with as much blood as we possibly can. We're gonna aim for 3 sets for 12 to 15 reps. This is my last set, and I'll make it count. When I'm thinking about my hamstrings, I treat my hamstrings just like my biceps. The movement is almost identical to your biceps. It's just a curling movement. And the way that I think about it, I try to keep my heel lined up with my hip. And I just try to bring it straight up and just squeeze and flex. It's that simple, don't make it complicated. Like I said, we got 3 sets for 12 to 15 reps. If you gotta start using just a little bit of momentum, that is fine. Just keep pumping, that's all I want you to do, pump it out. This was a fantastic workout. We only did 4 exercises, and let me tell you, that is all you need to do. This workout only took me 45 minutes, and my hamstrings are absolutely blasted. That's why, in my opinion, I think for your leg days, I think you should start separating them. I wish I would have did it earlier on in my career, but I did it recently, and I have seen tremendous gains. It's like I have more strength for my quad day, and then I have more strength for my hamstrings day. That way I'm not putting them all together, because you gotta think how big and large your leg muscles are. So go ahead and just try that for a month or so, and if you don't see tremendous gains, just go back to your regular style of training and just continue as you were. But I promise you, I almost will bet you 85% that you will see better gains if you start having a quad day. That's where I do all my squats and everything from my quadriceps. And then I have a whole nother day where I just focus on my hamstrings. And that's where I do like a lot of leg curl variations, the leg press, stiff leg deadlift, and things of that nature. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a little bit of raw. I'll probably get striked because there's music playing in the background, but that is completely fine. But like I tell you, it's a brand new year almost. So we're approaching 2018. So go ahead and write all your goals down, and we're going to slash them all off your list within a couple months. So write those goals down so I can help you blast through them. I want you to be the best version of yourself. I want you to get to a point in your life where you are happy with yourself. When you look in the mirror, it makes you smile. That is what I want. Nothing more, nothing less. Like I tell you in every single video, like, share, subscribe. Keep getting those gains.